Hey everyone, this week we are going to review Spike Lee's BlacKkKlansman, which is an Oscar nominee in many categories.
Best Picture being the big one, but then Best Supporting Actor for
Adam Driver.
And Best Director Spike Lee, Best Original Music Score, Best Adapted Screenplay, and Best Film Editing. So they got quite a few nominations.
BlacKkKlansman is based on a true story. Ron Stallworth was a rookie police officer who pulled a fast one on the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan.
How do you propose to make this investigation?
We'll establish contact over the phone. We'll need a white officer to play me when they meet face to face.
You for the white race, Ron?
Oh, hell yeah.
So there becomes a combined Ron Stallworth.
Can you do that?
With the right white man, we can do anything.
Tackles some big subjects, of course, with racism. It's pretty entertaining, but at the same time, it's kind of difficult to watch. There are a ton of racial slurs that are just dropped throughout the movie.
I didn't know the KKK was so anti-Semitic. No idea. Like, this isn't a, hey, we live in such a great part of the area. I mean, we are probably risking deportation from Steve King out of Iowa's 4th District by making this.
And one of the members of the KKK is like a full-blown just moron. Like, he talks about burning the crosses and how it's a cool bonfire. And like, just...
Good old boys.
Yeah, he's got his gun loaded, he points it at his head. He's just completely out to lunch.
Look at these morons. Like, how smart can you be if you're doing all this stuff and you have these ideals? So it's fun to see them knock down David Duke. David Washington is absolutely fantastic.
Well, since you asked, I hate blacks. I hate Jews, Mexicans, and Irish, Italians, and Chinese. But my mouth to God's ears, I really hate those black rats. And anyone else, really, that doesn't have pure white Aryan blood running through their veins.
I'm happy to be talking to a true white American.
God bless white America.
The performances from, you have Adam Driver, who does a great job, of course, being Oscar nominated. And then you have John David Washington, who's also excellent in this movie. He's Denzel Washington's son.
I think it's phenomenal that this movie has gotten so much acclaim because the two leading actors did not start out as actors. John David Washington played for the Rams, or he sat on the bench for the Rams, but still he got to the team.
Practice squad guy.
And Adam Driver was a Marine, and now they're getting all the nominations and hopefully awards. I think Adam Driver will, of course, win the Best Supporting Actor award because he absolutely deserves it. He is a phenomenal actor and a phenomenal man.
I didn't want to say what trap, but that pecker would have had a gun in my face. And he was an ass hair away from pulling the trigger.
And he didn't.
But he could have. And then I would have been dead. For what? Stopping some jerk-offs from playing dress-up?
Flip, it's intel.
Well, I'm not risking my life to prevent some rednecks from lighting a couple sticks on fire.
Just never felt like there were times where he stole the scene with, like, incredible acting. He does a good job, but...
Every scene. My boy.
There are some stylistic moments that don't 100% mesh with everything. I don't like the intro very much. There's an extended sequence with Alec Baldwin just standing in front of a projector, kind of screaming things.
He never comes back.
It's kind of a weird tangent.
It is a weird tangent.
The ending ties into some of the current racism and things that are going on. It ends with a look at Charlottesville. So I guess the movie's kind of asking the question, how far have we really advanced?
After we saw BlacKkKlansman, I donated to the NAACP because I thought, wow, is this movie about the 70s or is this movie about now? And I did think it was kind of funny that they do send out membership cards.
Knights of the Ku Klux Klan.
That's us, Stallworth brothers.
It's a very effective movie. I'm not sure if I would give it Best Picture. It didn't make me go out and do anything, but I did enjoy the movie. Just as pure entertainment value, I would give it an 8 out of 10. I think that there's certainly some good value to this movie, just as far as tackling some important topics in this time. And again, just as sort of like a crime movie as well. It is a little bit heavy-handed with its message at times, too.
It is on the nose.
White power! Black power!
America first.
America first! America first!
Based on Adam Driver.
It's an extra point right there, probably.
That's like all the points in itself. And because it made me think and it made me act, I would give it a 9 out of 10.
I don't think it won any of the Golden Globes, so hopefully it gets some more recognition from the Academy.
Too soon.
So we'll have to see what the Academy decides.